Dragon Ball 4v4v4, me versus you versus the snake, except no angels, no Saiyans, no gods of destruction, and no Zeno. Let's do it. But now, before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to you and thanks for the gift. Like always, you don't have to, but everyone who does send a gift or donation does get their own dedicated video. Now let's get this started. You can have the first pick, but this is kind of an interesting one. I get no angels, no gods, and no Zeno, but no Saiyans too. That takes up so much. And ooh, you start with Android 18. That's not the worst pick on here. Next up now we have the snake, or if you want to call him by his government name, Diablo, and you get Goldo. Ha! Well, he does have that little time pause ability, but still, ha. Let's see if I could one up an Android 18 or a Goldo right here with my first pick. I get Captain Ginyu, another member of the Ginyu Force, but I get the captain. Well, what about your second pick here now? Who's your second pick gonna be? And you get Kale's the Saiyan. She doesn't count. So you get a respin right there. Now, who's your second character gonna be? And okay, you get a pretty decent powerhouse for no gods, no angels, no Saiyans. That is a powerhouse on here. Okay, so far you have the strongest character out of everyone, but now what about Diablo? And no, you cannot have Bardock. We have another respin. Okay, who's your real second character gonna be? And you get Yajirobe. Ha, you stink. I'm just joking. Shout out to the Bean Daddy right there, but who's my second character gonna be? I wish, but no Saiyans. Well, now who's my real second character gonna be? I think we all got a respin on our second characters, and oh, I wish. Please just give me another character. Quit giving me Saiyans I can't have, okay? And then I get Pui Pui. I'll take it. I mean, it could have been a little worse. Not by much, but it could have been worse, I guess. And who's your third character? You get Bobbity. Does that mean you could control my Pui Pui? No. Okay, now what about Diablo? Who's his third character gonna be now? And no angels. Okay, who's your respin character gonna be now? Who's it gonna be? You get my goat. You get Tien Shinhan. Tien, why? You betrayed me. You're supposed to be on my team, not the snakes, and Saiyans don't count. I will not forget this betrayal. I will never forget what you did to me here. Well, I can't have you. Still waiting for a character I could actually use here, and I get Golden Frieza. That's a huge pull for me right there. But now we have a little competition going. Okay, now who's your final character gonna be? And you just get the upgraded version of my Frieza. Diablo, are you going to pull through for us right here? Are you going to one-up their black Frieza with your... I mean, you do kind of look like Shinron, being a snake and all. And if we remember, Earth's Shinron isn't even really that powerful because in OG Dragon Ball, Demon King Piccolo killed Shinron. If it was Super Shinron, then it would be a little bit different. But who's my final character going to be now? And I get Jiren! Okay, that's a great pick. But that's still not beating Black Frieza. I mean, to be fair, we don't know how strong a current Jiren is, but since we don't know how strong a current Jiren is, we're using Tournament of Power Jiren, and yes, he's not beating Black Frieza. And well, there we have it. There's our three teams. Y'all let us know who